This essay example, as well as thousands of others, is available in text format on our website for free and without registration. Simply Google Ivy Panda Free Essays.
Because of people's constant craving for adrenaline, dangerous sports have always been at the top. Since they provide people with the necessary dose of adrenaline, many scientists consider such sports a substance that can be used as a substitute for narcotics. The question is whether the devil is just as black as he is painted. There is no doubt that dangerous kinds of sports have at least one strong reason to be cultivated. First, it provides a specific solution to give way to feelings, which are pretty impossible in ordinary life, at least to the extent that such sports can suggest them. This is a perfect way to show people that you have the guts and that you are a courageous person, even a daredevil. The latter usually passes as a reason for men to take up these kinds of sports. Coming closer to the topic, it is reasonable to figure out which sports are considered as such. Where is the line between the sports and the risky sports drawn? The most well-known extreme sports are mountaineering, parachute jumping, diving, parkour, and snowboarding. Unlike the rest of the sports, they involve a great deal of stamina and a lot of courage, which borders with recklessness. The key idea about all these sports, however different they are, is all the same, and it can be driven to 6 words, which are, your life is in your hands. The understanding that the consequences of your adventure depend only on the skills of your own, and that you have no one to blame for your own bad luck but yourself, encourage the responsibility that each of us have to awaken. This is the breeze of freedom that one can feel as he or she indulges into the element of theirs, whenever it is the air, or the water, or the earth, or the fire. This is something that can be considered plunging into the nature, betting your own life to win the secrets that the world around hides. However, that is what concerns me alone. Someone else might feel a completely different palette of emotions and think of different ideas, but the core notion that the whole experience is sown through is the feeling that there are no boundaries in this world for the daring ones. However strange that night sounds, these kinds of sports can also teach people to work in a team and to appreciate the bunch of people they are working with. This concerns mainly such sports as mountaineering. Being literally bound together with another person whom you hardly know and yet with whom you are practically intertwined is the experience of a lifetime, after which working in an office with a colleague that irritates you seems not to matter anymore. There is also one more thing owing to which these sports seem so attractive. Parkour as a sport is all shot through with this idea, which is the freedom that only sports can give. This is the freedom to move and to make decisions. It brings both the muscles and the brain to an ecstatic state. Once having tried extreme sports, one cannot help but go on, plunging into danger every single moment. This can be transferred to everyday life as well and make it seem not as dull and mundane as it used to be. Craving for the state of happiness, people have tried most unusual things since the beginning of the mankind. The experiments were both successful and devastating, but the end of the journey would always be the same, with the seeker finally finding the heaven he or she was searching for. Extreme sports are one such sport, and if they make a bunch of people happy, they have proved their right to exist. If you want to find more works like this essay on extreme sports, the world beyond its limits, head over to ivypanda.com. It has a collection of samples with thousands of submissions covering virtually all academic subjects.